citizens who don't have it now. Who? Now I'm going to ask you this. Who's been above the fray? Who has run a campaign based on optimism and hope and refused to get in the gutter with other people who want to be negative? Who's been positive?
James Smith.
All right. Now who's going to be our next governor?
James Smith.
Who y'all want to hear from now?
James Smith.
All right. How about it? Who's ready to win an election, right? Thank y'all so very much. And I couldn't do it without all of you here, but I certainly couldn't even get started without the love of my wife and our next First Lady, Kirkland. God bless you. And I certainly couldn't have ever even thought about, and it was so fortunate to be given the love and support from some amazing parents, and my parents, Jim and Nina Smith, are here outside. Please give them This has been a great day, a great day for the campaign. Myself, Mandy, and Kirkland, we crisscrossed the entire state, and I've had a fantastic time talking to the people of our state, because you know what? This is what this campaign's about. It's not about me being governor or Mandy being lieutenant governor. It's about the people of South Carolina and their future, because elections are about our future. And I'm running for governor because I believe in a South Carolina where every child has access to a high quality education, right? There is no reason. We are running for a South Carolina that does not yet exist. A South Carolina that is in all of our hearts and minds, because we know we're better than 50th in education. We know, right? We know that we ought to be having hundreds of thousands of people that should be covered by health insurance that don't have it today, right? Yes. It's all about the right choices for the future that is there for all of us. And we know that wherever you come from in our state, whether you're in Charleston or Chester or Greenville or Greeleyville, the economic opportunities can and should be there for all of the people in our state. Right? This is the time. And I look back, I came in this evening and saw so many friends, and it's just overwhelming to see you all here. I ran into a Mr. Crawford on Elm Street, who, remember, 22 years ago, hard to believe, I was 12 then, I think, when I knocked on his door, but running for the House. And he talked about how it wasn't about me saying to him what the right thing to do is, or where we're gonna go. It was about listening first. What this job is always about is first seeking to understand before seeking to be understood, and listening to the people that are in our state, because we need to understand the challenges that they face every day, and we need to understand that this government serves the people first and always. And when we win this election, we're going to deliver a government of the people, by the people, and for the people again in South Carolina. I know this. From all the walks of life that we've had such a privilege to get to meet and to listen to the words of the people of our state. You know, it's interesting. My days as the root doctors is coming to use now. So I was trying to teach the crew about turning the reverb down. We're getting it right. So, anyways, I think they got it right now. But seriously, when you look back at this primary campaign, one thing that we set out to do from the very beginning is to not denigrate another candidate in order to win an election, right? That's not what we're about. That's not what the Democratic Party is about. The Democratic Party is a party of ideas and common sense solutions that are good for all of the people of South Carolina, and they respond to the concerns that they face every day. And that's what we've been fighting for every day and offering that at every chance we get. And the response that we've been getting is overwhelming. And I'll tell you right now, look at what's happening all across the state. We can measure today and see in Greenville. 2 years ago, this same time, they had 200 absentee votes. At the same time, 2 years ago. Today, They have over 1,500 absentee votes in Louisville. Tell me something's not happening out there, right? Same thing in Charleston. Same thing's happening in Charleston. We got the numbers down there. Roughly 300 this time 2 years ago. Have over 1,300 right now, tonight. Something is happening out there, my friends. There is an awakening, a greater sense of political empowerment that we haven't seen in a long time. And we know what happens when people don't go to the polls, right? When the voice of the people is not heard, we know what happens. The people of South Carolina are not going to make that mistake this time, my friends. They're going to the polls, and they're going to push for leadership that serves the people of our state. So this is it. This is the time. The work has been done. We are ready for tomorrow. I think ready for a vote that will be one that we have worked these many months for. And then we need everybody that's here. Because this campaign truly, not my campaign, has never been my campaign. Everyone, all of us have to take ownership and take a piece of this when you leave. And grab 10, 15, 20 of your friends at work, in your neighborhood, at your church. Make sure they vote tomorrow. Because we need to make sure we win convincingly tomorrow. We need to make sure that the numbers that show up at the polls of the Democratic primary send a clear message that we're ready for November. We're ready to go and win in November, because there's work to do, my friends. Thank you all very much. God bless the great state of South Carolina.